back, and we got some feminine energy up in the house. We got Teeter Weeder in the place to beer, right? I know ain't nobody tapped in yet, so we're gonna play the music real quick, and then when the notifications come back, we'll be back up on you. Stay tuned. Yeah. All yiggity, and we're back up in here. Teeter Weeder in the place to beer. You want to say something to him, Mom, real quick?
What's up, chat?
Hey, everybody in here. Let me pull the chat up so y'all can see that it is what it is. This I thought was very interesting, so we gonna get on right on to it. I ain't finna spare no punches. I want y'all to check this out. This exchange between if I'm not mistaken, that's his father, correct?
Changing his
Oh, no. That's the guy that's the head of the legal firm that was dealing with the case, and he was speaking with somebody on Fox News. But check this exchange out, y'all.
changing what he changing his testimony. I'm trying to figure out how someone going to say he changed his testimony. Were you privy to his testimony prior to?
Well, he changed his testimony. He was, during cross-examination, he said that there was not an altercation under the tent and he didn't witness an altercation. So I don't think that was something the defense was planning on. And clearly it didn't play well for this 12-person jury. Let me just ask you, can a black person ever just be convicted of killing a white person in this country without it becoming like a major race issue? Like some of the comments that you made outside the courthouse today, I don't know why you do that. You stir things up, you make it about race, and that could lead to rioting and protests and looting tonight. The bottom line is more people could get hurt. More people could get hurt.
I'm glad that you will say that, why do we have to bring race in the situation? The reality is that if you know about this
I didn't
case,
say we, I said you. Why do you, Dominic? Not the black race.
No, let me make this very clear. As the president of the largest human and civil rights organization in North Texas, what I witnessed on April 3rd was white people going on posts in social media calling Carmelo Anthony a thug, not a 4.0 GPA, not a person that
he's a convicted murderer tonight, so he's a thug.
Let me finish.
He's a thug. He's not a hero.
When you
he's not a hero.
Say a black man is bringing race, his race shouldn't have never been a factor. He shouldn't have never. Jake Lane. I don't see you calling out Jake Lane that said Carmelo Anthony should sit there and be hung from a tree and shot outside the Collin County Jail. I never brought race into this situation. We had to.
I didn't bring race into the situation either. You brought race into this when you made those comments that we played at the beginning of the segment, making this about race.
We had to make sure that due process is done. All we want is our rights and be afforded the same basic rights that everyone is afforded to, sir. And I'm sorry if I gotta talk about my race to make sure that I can have the same afforded right that a white man
Dominic, he had a fair trial, and you're certainly open. You can appeal that. But the last time I checked, it's not legal for white people to stab black people in the state of Texas either.
Hey,
Dominic Alexander, appreciate you being here. We got to leave it there.
See, I definitely don't like how they ambush my man on the news. And they don't never talk to nobody who's equipped to actually clap back, right? That's pretty sad.
Well, I think it was a setup for him to say whatever dialogue he wanted to say and not really give him a chance to speak at all, because he really didn't even let him respond properly.
That was definitely an ambush. My sister got a whole little message for y'all real quick, and she like, why can't y'all just leave black people alone?
I'm gonna try my best to keep this video short. People keep saying the verdict is justified because he had every opportunity to leave. He should not have had a knife. He had every opportunity to leave. And I want y'all to know that black people just want to be left alone. We're tired of y'all, actually. Okay? Leave black people alone. Okay? there would be no altercation if a boy who was suspended from school hadn't been bullying that young man. Okay? All we're asking is to be left alone. But you got to follow us around grocery stores. You got to follow us around the mall. You got to be nasty and rude when we're out at the beach with our family. You got to question why we're in certain spaces, and you need validation and you need references. You require all this stuff as a person with zero authority to tell me to do any doggone thing.
Come on now.
And all I'm saying is, as a black, because I know y'all like to call us that behind closed doors, as a black, okay, I personally would like to be left the hell alone. That's it. We're not asking you to give us anything anymore, okay? just space, peace. Give us that. Can you shut the hell up and go to hell? I am begging y'all to please shut the hell up. Leave black people alone.
Boom. That's straight like that. My man say they don't get it though. My man say they don't get it. This why it's still going on.
So let me break down the 6-in-1 utility tool and why I said what I said. Because some of you just don't want to get it. Some of you, I just don't think you comprehend, okay? Now, Carmelo Anthony was charged with murder. And in the state of Texas, they had to prove intent and premeditation, okay? Now, I've been following this case since last June. All right. One of the things they were pushing was he shouldn't have never been under the tent. The second thing they was pushing was he brought a knife. He brought a knife to attack me. He brought a knife to attract me. The manufacturer and the store that is sold in, it is not a knife. It is a 6-in-1 utility tool. Okay. It speaks to intent and premeditation. If they change the language, he did not bring a knife to the track meet. He had a 6-in-1 utility tool in his bag. That's a big difference than constantly saying he brought a knife, he brought a knife, he brought a knife. No, he had a 6-in-1 utility tool in his bag that turned into a weapon once he was under attack. It speaks to premeditation and intention. If you frame it and call it what it is, then it changes, it was premeditated. If you keep saying he brought a knife, you speaking to premeditation. You're saying when he was getting ready for the track meet, he put a knife in his book bag. And also, when people hear he had a knife, they're not thinking of a utility tool. They're thinking flick, a pocket knife. And that's not what it was. Come on, man, catch up.
Hey, man, you know I'm Jay Live and I scour the internet, so you don't have to. And I ran up on a case where that judge and jury was doomed from the beginning. My man say that his brother got unalived by them same folks. Listen to what happened. Hold on, let my brother tell his story real quick.
Because I understand how you feel when. First and foremost, I want to give my thoughts and prayers to Carmelo Anthony and his family, because I understand how you feel when you feel that there was no justice being served to your loved one. And I can definitely understand where you're coming from, because my family and I, we were in that same courthouse in Collin County back in 2021, where my brother was unalived by his white wife. She, unalived him 5 times, shot him, pew-pewed him 5 times while he was taking a shower, and just left him there with my niece at the particular time. But you guys can look at more into that, if you do your research on it or whatever. But she was looking at a murder charge back in 2021, and she ended up getting off on a manslaughter charge with self-defense, and she ended up getting 10 years of probation and 6 months in jail for doing that to my brother. And during that particular time, I didn't understand and did not know that, my family and I was being played through that Collin County system that they do. And what I mean by being played is everything that Carmelo Anthony went through with the all-white juror, the judge and the DA, and all these people, have some type of relationship, or they know each other very, very well. We didn't know that what we was going through, what we went through at that time and whatnot, until we started finding out a lot of information after the fact. And which, at that particular time, Toby Shook, which is the attorney that represent Carmelo Anthony, Toby Shook was the same attorney that represented my sister-in-law at that particular time. And, we went through an all-white juror, judge, DA, all this stuff and whatnot. We went through the same exact thing. Also, during that particular time, court TV wanted to go inside and actually record the things that was going on, and they was told that they couldn't be there, they couldn't record inside. So everything that Carmelo Anthony went through, as far as like exposing and trying to show everybody exactly what's going on inside the courthouse inside Collin County, there was no media, no nothing. We went through the same exact thing. That's the reason why it's a sore spot for me, because for me to see that young man go into that courthouse and being fed just like cows to the slaughterhouse, that's exactly what happened with him. When him going inside that courthouse, but with all white everything.
Speaking of slaughterhouse, he's not the only one that shares that same sentiment. My girl broke it down outside the courtroom as well. Same thing. She
fucked him. Mistake. That judge fucked him. That prosecutor fucked him. There was no, as a former prosecutor, they did not meet their motherfucking burden. They did not prove intent. They did not prove it knowingly. But they had them white dumb motherfuckers on their jury for a reason. When they pick their jury like that, that's designed because they know that their people are not smart as us. We can read through the bullshit. They follow their bullshit and believe what they say. So when we are out here discrediting ourselves, it's giving them in their court system. They silence us from having access. Had these people out here like a fucking Hunger Games to have access to a trial that set Carmelo up to have an unfair advantage. When you see that motherfucking prosecutor, ask him, why do he have a settlement with a civil case for harassing 7 white women at this fucking office? And they still employ his dog ass. If it was a black person, they would be fired. Ask the DA how he was on that motherfucking case and he still got a fucking job. That's because they vote for each other. Mistake. That judge.
Damn. Did she spill the tizzy or did she spill the tea? Jeez Louise. God damn. Sheesh. I didn't know they was well, I'm not surprised they touchy-feely over there. I mean, that is the MO. There is a lot of actual people that's just sick and tired. My man say he just tired, boss. He tired.
Emotionally frustrated today with stuff that's going on. And I just want white people, you Karens and you Kens and you little Karens and you little Kens, leave black people alone. I've talked about this before. Leave us alone. Ain't nobody bothering you. That Austin Metcalf will be alive today if he did not bother Carmelo. Plain and simple. Leave black people alone. He was minding his business trying to get out of the rain.
Damn.
But y'all do what y'all do. Y'all meddle in folk business that ain't got nothing to do with you. Y'all been doing it since the inception of this country. Leave us alone. Jesus Christ. I don't understand. And if you're a white person and you support blackness, you being in touch with blackness makes you black. You understand that, right? If you support us, stick with us. If you don't, we don't need you. Go away. And I'm also talking to those that look like me too. If you got all these white talking points
Oh
and you're not talking about uniting with each other
man.
to combat these injustices and things that's going on in this world right now, this country right now, you go away too. We don't need you. You're not one of us. Leave us alone.
Just like that. Straight like that.
I am
straight like that. Oh man, that brother, man. I wish I had the clapping little sounds. I would have clapped it up for Cuz real quick. Man, I see y'all coming on up in here and I love it. And I was just waiting for y'all to come. Because I want to know, is this who y'all supporting? Is it
to see who and what you're really supporting with what I'm about to show you here.
I got a new name for Mellow, okay? Because he was such this little boy I was trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you? A race card, black fatigue, it's real. I'm sorry. Embarrassed. Your own culture and race. Don't get me wrong, we got a lot of people that embarrass the shit out of me too.
Like you went to my comment section?
But you guys, you got a patent on that shit. And the only people that's gonna change it are you. Don't blame the white person because we can't change it. But you're gonna blame the white person for everything else. You know what DEI stands for? Yeah, it means I don't have to be fucking qualified. I just have to be a certain color or a race or gender.
Oh, there's more.
Justify. Okay, man, I'm done. Off. Next person.
Man, you fucked off. Yeah, you disgusting.
Dude, why don't you go to just somewhere where you belong?
Yeah, Jeff Metcalf, you're a racist.
Fuck you fucking loving bitch. Yeah, you heard that for yourself?
For you non-black people that was in the comment section in agreement and siding with the white supremacists in my comment section yesterday as they was attacking us and bringing us harm. This is the type of shit you're co-signing and siding with. And after seeing this, it's piecing together on why Jeff Metcalf essentially got his son killed after he had to defend himself from Austin and his racist ass twin bully brother Hunter. It's all making sense now. It's since you simple-minded white supremacists won't listen to me, maybe you'll listen to this fellow white woman.
Because I'm not going to deal with Jeff Metcalf and him and his family bullied us out of our seat, which is the whole reason we're here in this trial. That's how this trial came to be, is because his kids are bullies and want to bully people out of their seat. And what did he do? He turned around and sat and did it to all of us inside the courtroom and laughed about it.
Because they got the first
So where do you think his kids learn to be bullies at? According to their environment. That's all I'm going to say.
And I'm sorry that you lost your son, Mr. Metcalf. But if you want to be angry and blame somebody, look in the fucking mirror. And we supposed to feel sorry for this family. The fuck out of here. We riding with Mello in this bitch.
Hey, I don't get you say what you want to say about the brother. You can say whatever you want to say about the brother, but the brother was cooking. He had something to say, and he put it together well. That was actually some stellar content. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I like the way he put that together. My question be, just like this sister got a question here too. And Jazz, shout out to Jazz. That's her name, Big Jazz. You know we gotta get that energy up in here. So hold on, not Big Jazz. Hold on, real quick. This one right here, because they had the mother speak a little bit on the situation. Before I pull up the female one, I'm gonna let this my man speak. He gonna get it hype for y'all real quick. he always be on some bullshit.
Of white people who are targeting Carmelo Anthony. No other pictures besides the one That's his mugshot that was doctored, that doesn't show bruises and abrasions and shit. And now all of a sudden they're posting pictures of him holding AK-47s and all this shit. The stereotypical things labeled for black people to justify and aid into their fantasy. And white people live in a fantasy world. They don't live in reality. And that's perfectly okay. It's a wonderful thing to daydream and to use your imagination. And social media has allowed you to consume things to allow your imagination to grow and be creative. But be mindful. Fantasy is different than reality. And I'll give you some examples. You live in a fantasy where you had a black president for 8 years. In the last 4 years, you used everything in your power and your imagination to undermine, demean, disrespect, and invalidate an educated black man who, it's safe to say, exceeds 90% of all white people when it comes to education. You targeted his wife by being transphobic, creating these images showing a bulge in her between her legs. All these.
I try. I swear to God, I try to let them cook out. But nigga, don't turn this on. It's given we should have voted for Kamala and we wouldn't be in this mess type shit. Nigga, shut up with that. Yeah, let me get Cuz the fuck up out of here real quick because we need to get that feminine energy back. But she do got a point. Black people do need to collectively unplug from this matrix because this shit is ridiculous.
Can we as black people just literally stop playing this fucking game? Like, I want us all to collectively unplug from this matrix. I am so sick and tired of us having to live by a different set of standards, play by a different set of rules. Like, I'm just scrolling and I see so many instances of us getting treated poorly. People being of other races, predominantly this one being completely basic, not talented, just utterly disgusting, demonic, and getting a pass, getting grace.
Right.
Not washing. Literally saying the N-word all over the place. And people, oh, it's freedom of speech. Getting a pass for being like a degenerate and just a terrible human being. But when it comes to us, we have to be upstanding citizens. We got to turn the other cheek. They want us to be Martin Luther King through and through. I'm scrolling and I see a guy named Nyan Brown. And he literally was running. There was like some track meet or whatever, however you call it. And he's running with his team and he wins. They set a world record. And he puts his hand up like 4 or something. They disqualified him for celebrating once he reached the finish line. But then there's pictures of pale-faced people doing the same celebratory thing, gesturing, putting their hands up, doing whatever. Crickets. Nobody's saying anything. Right. But when it comes to us, there's always a problem. The goalpost is always moved. I'm so tired of it. Even with the voting, everything is just bullshit. At this point, I really feel like we need to like just detach from this matrix. I don't know how it starts. I don't know what we need to do or where we need to go, but I am so over living in a world that literally was curated and created to keep us down at every turn. Like, why do we continuously play these games? Why are we continuously living by a set of rules and a set of laws that was not made for us or by us? I'm so over it. Is it just me? Every time I'm looking, I'm just like, these people literally get away with literal unaliving people. Oh, they just have mental illness. When the kids run up in the schools and air the schools out, oh, he was just a troubled kid. Oh, he's just troubled. The men doing all types of strange things to the kids. Nobody's talking about it. Oh, but at least he's in the house, though. At least he's legally married under federal law. Committing G-side. Disenfranchising, destabilizing whole countries. Yet when it comes to black people, we have to literally, we can't have no reaction, especially black women, child. Don't let us have emotions. We cannot emote in certain type of ways unless we're angry, disagreeable, difficult to work with. But white women get to have meltdowns and oh my God, and cry and call the hotel goddamn staff because other kids are at the pool. I am so tired of us living in this goddamn system. Like, I really am. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love being an American. However, I'm tired of being a black American in a system that was created to literally work against us.
Meanwhile, we got all of this type of shit going on. Meanwhile, there's videos like this. Hold on. Oh shit. My bad, y'all. I put the whole shit up. But meanwhile, we got shit like this in the whole world going on, and they talking about black folks. What about these things, guys? Do y'all in the comment section want to explain this?
36 right-wingers made news just in May of 2026 for crimes against children. And how do they know they were right-wing MAGA? Their social media accounts. You're welcome.
I'm letting y'all go ahead and run wild over there in the comment section, but ain't nobody talking about that. It's an epidemic in your community, and ain't nobody doing nothing. Y'all ain't what's up with y'all community, man? Y'all got all of y'all popping off all over there in the comment section, but y'all ain't addressing your community. Is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's get some of that black men, male energy back up in here, because homeboy, he has something to say. Hold on real quick. Yeah, hold on. Let me play that one more time for y'all. If y'all didn't get the message the first time, y'all want to hear that one though. I'm sure you don't want to hear this message.
36 right-wingers made news just in May of 2026 for crimes against children. And how do they know they were right-wing MAGA? Their social media accounts. You're welcome.
Listen, y'all. Back to the sisters though. She do understand that this is a partner play, and I love how they come in with the reasonable and the stuff that you should be thinking about. Tell them, sister. Tell them what we ain't seeing here, because they ain't paying attention. Right? Think about it.
Last night, I made the suggestion, just supporting black-owned businesses. Anybody that knows me and has been following me for a long the race, I've done business with, and a lot of times, black people have gripes about black businesses. The prices are too high, the customer service, and all that. And on the flip side, black business owners
Call a spade, and period. Mm. Nah. That's right. Nope. Oh, my bad. Why didn't you tell me it wasn't? I'm sitting here listening to the video, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't listen to the whole. I'm agreeing and all type of shit. Y'all got to hear this. Look, I'm over. Look, I'm over here in the comment section looking at they is going. Y'all going off over there. Shout out to who that is, April. I see you over there clapping back. Shout out to April in the comment section clapping back. Who else over there I seen saying something that was pretty dope? Oh, let me let mom get her thing off real
Do you
quick.
think I wasn't going to speak about today? I am. Black people, African Americans. You do know this is to get a reaction out of us, right? Think about it. One of ours get killed from running from a perpetrator, not guilty. One of ours defending himself gets found guilty. And you think they ain't trying to get an action out of us? They're not trying to get some type of reaction. They are. They're trying to get a reaction out of us. They are. Because we all see what this is. We see what it is. We see it for what it is. We just got to be strategic about our next move and how we're going to move. Because from the looks of it, they don't value us. They don't value our lives. They don't value our dollars.
Shout out
They
to
don't
Jamie
value
P.
nothing when it comes to an African American or black person. We all see what this is. We're going to call a spade a spade.
Call a spade,
Point blank.
and period.
We going to have to come together some way, somehow. We got to. They're killing our babies, and then they're putting them in another form of slavery, which is prison. They're teaching our kids that when somebody say, get up, we got to get up. What did Rosa Parks not get up for? What? So you trying to tell me, you come tell me to get up, I'm supposed to get up? You think you push me or you attack me or whatever the case may be, that I'm not supposed to defend myself? I'm supposed to let you harm me? I'm supposed to get up because you told me to get up? We got to think, and we got to think strategically.
Right? Because everything that's known don't have to be said. I appreciate the message from the sister. All we asking for is just a little fairness. Is fairness controversy, y'all over there in the comment section? That's what I want to know. Y'all can't be with a little fairness. Maybe y'all take education and teaching from y'all people, because I got a little for you.
Let me unfuck this issue surrounding the sentencing. People online are saying, I don't understand why everyone is mad. And keep your hands to yourself. It's simple. He needs life. How wasn't this murder? The primary issue here is not specifically his guilt or innocence. The issue is why this system keeps finding nuance when sentencing some people and using a sledgehammer when sentencing others. Carmelo was 17 years old when this happened. He was convicted and sentenced to 35 years. But Kason Allison was another Texas teenager in another fatal school stabbing. And he was also charged with murder. But he got convicted of criminally negligent homicide and got 10 years. And Jesus San Miguel, another Texas teenager, another fatal stabbing, he was found guilty of criminally negligent homicide, but he got 10 years of probation and 30 days in jail. So it's not just did Carmelo stab someone. The question is, why does one teenager get treated like a murderer, another like a tragic accident, and another gets sent home on probation? And before somebody performs their little, why does everything have to be about race routine, the U.S. Sentencing Commission found that black males receive longer sentences than white males. So this is not imagination or race baiting or people just being dramatic. It's data. And since it's relevant, a burning cross was found in Grant Park in Chicago today, in broad daylight. So spare me the fairy tale about how racism is over and people are overreacting. And the cowards that burned that cross, they didn't stand there proudly. They didn't make some brave public argument. They lit the cross and ran, because that's what these people are. They're fucking cowards. They want the intimidation of racism without the accountability of being racist. And that's the country this Carmelo conversation is happening in. So when people look at a 35-year sentence and compare it to a white teenager who got a lesser conviction and lighter punishment for the same crime and say something is wrong here, stop pretending like you need a law degree to understand the point. The point is fairness. The point is consistency. The point is that justice and sentencing should not come with an adjustment based on race. Fair sentencing should not be a partisan issue. It should not be controversial to say that two kids who commit comparable crimes should face comparable consequences. And if your response to that is anger, maybe you should ask yourself why fairness pisses you off so much.
And remember, I'm not the dark left. Together, we're the dark left, the defiant left. Please join us.
Okay, this ain't a commercial, nigga. It's not a commercial, cuz hey man, listen, man. When you're spitting that spit, you don't get interrupted. I'm trying to listen to what you say. These are people that understand how to have true dialogue. I don't know what y'all doing over there. Shout out to Nightfall over there in the comment section. Go ahead and giving them that work. Who else was that? I seen that said said Regina said racists want to be seen so bad. Shout out to Regina in the comment section putting in the good work. Who else said something that I thought? Oh, who was that? Magic. Magic said, "Attention, white people, teach your cheering to keep their hands to themselves." I second that motion. I second that, broski. Let me see who else. What else we got over there? He was spitting tissues. He was spitting tissues for MAGA. Yeah, he did. Yeah, you said I should give him a little free promotion. Nah. But he was spitting though. This sister was spitting too. Hold on now. Hold up. She give it. Check this out. A little info, a little update on our man's man. You know we got to know what's going on with him.
If you guys thought the Carmelo Anthony trial went fast, you will be even more surprised to find out that Carmelo Anthony is already being transferred to his processing unit just one day after he was found guilty and sentenced to 35 years in prison. People might say this is a standard operating procedure. However, social media is in an uproar after finding out the unit that Carmelo Anthony is being transferred to is none other than the Bird unit in Huntsville, Texas. Now, some of you may ask, what's the big deal? It's normal for people to be transferred to processing units. However, the senior warden at the Bird unit is listed as Talon Metcalf. Now, I've not been able to find any information that the two are related. However, it is a very strange coincidence, and people are very concerned for his safety. Now, at this time, there's not a ton of other information out. As I said, I just wanted to make sure that I share this information in the event that it is proven that they are related or some other information comes out. In the meantime, I will continue to pray for the Metcalf family as well as the family of Carmelo Anthony, and I'll bring you guys updates as they come out.
That's respectable. You know what I'm saying? You know, black people, we don't have that type of malice and anger and all of that. Yes, it's messed up. Homeboy died, but we got to talk about cause and effect. And if he would have just minded his beeswax, this would have went different. We got to hold people accountable, y'all. You got to hold people accountable. That's all we want is a little bit of that. My man's had a question, though. He say, white people have been showing their hate and vitriol for black people. Oh, really? Do tell, my guy.
Unfortunate events that's been happening to BLK youth the last couple of weeks has shown the true colors of white tea people. And they are not hiding their hate and vitriol and what they would call BLK fatigue,
like in the
for BLK people in their comment section.
Oh, okay.
I done read some things that made me come to the realization that I'm gonna have to be proud to be a BLK man.
You got to.
I am proud to be a BLK heterosexual man.
That's right.
And I'm going to try my best to fight for the youth because I was the youth. I've made some mistakes in my life. I didn't make the best decisions, and that comes because a lot of us don't have the parental coalition, but we're not making any excuses. We're going to make a change, but what you're not going to do is talk about my people on my watch.
Nope.
We on your ass. These unfortunate events that's been happening to BLK youth the last couple of weeks has shown the true colors of white tea people.
That's right. Oh, man. I like it's short and sweet. Every message ain't got to be long and drawn out. It ain't got to be long and drawn out. It could be right to the point. What y'all got to say over there? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Kid Cowboy then got a verbal lashing from Nightfall, I see. I see a lot of y'all. Hey, man, hit that like button, man. It's over 300 people up in here, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe, because most people be watching, don't even be subscribing like you're supposed to be subscribing. So go ahead, subscribe, hit the like button. Y'all can shout out T in the comment section if you want. You notice how this is going totally different. We got feminine energy in the house today. You dig what I'm talking about? We gonna keep that rolling because it's a lot of people with a
Real
lot.
quick, I don't know how many white folk follow me.
You know I had to do it, right? You know I gotta do it. This nigga. All right, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Plasma acting like he been seeing the light lately. Oh my god! All right, y'all ready? Is y'all ready for this one? This is crazy. Come on, Plies.
Me on here, but if y'all have white friends, white associates, co-workers, do me the biggest favor and share this post with them, please.
Why is that?
Because it's just a question that's been clawing at me for the last, couple months. And I thought it'd be a great time to get on here and ask this question now, especially a couple days going into an election. But this is my question to white
Kind of
folk,
lost me right there.
especially white men, older white men and younger white men. You can throw white women into this equation also.
Where's he going with
But here's my question. Why is it when it comes to black folk, the culture, when it comes to our talents, y'all love and admire our talents? Whether it's on a basketball court, football field, I'm talking about y'all cheer for it, you root for it, you travel thousands of miles to be a part of it, you spend top dollar, you plaster it all over your walls, you wait outside of locker rooms for hours just to get an autograph, you cry when take a picture with you. You love and admire our talents, our money. Y'all love our money. No other culture spends money how we spend money. We've helped spearhead some of the biggest brands this country has ever seen. Our music. I'm talking about TikTok, y'all in the kitchen, y'all in the living room, y'all love our music. But why is it y'all love and admire so much about us? But when it comes to giving us power, is when y'all pump y'all brakes every single time. And we don't pump our brakes when it comes to giving y'all power. We have no problem with it. And we've done great with power. Whether it's been Obama, whether it's been Magic Johnson, or Tyler Perry, or Coach Staley, we've done great with power. Some of us have failed, but some of y'all people have failed too. But why is it y'all love and admire everything else about us? But when it comes to giving us power, y'all pump y'all brakes on us every single time. Real quick, I don't know how many white folk follow me on here.
Hey, now, when the boy writing that shit, I ain't got nothing to say about that. What y'all got to say about that? That's a valid question. Yeah, power isn't asked for, it's taken. I was definitely going to mention that. We know this is indicative of the people that they put out in front of us with this sniveling, groveling, yellow-bellied, lily-livered. Why, y'all? Why is y'all late? Why? You likes my basketballs. You likes you likes my musics. I ran off on the plugs. Why, y'all? Nah, man, we ain't asking why. We're not doing all of that, fam. He got a valid question. It's just the way you present it, man. Put some stank on it, nigga. Put a little backbone in there. Put some bass in your voice. You all, why, y'all? Why, y'all? I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that with him. I ain't doing that here. Oh man, we got another perspective from Auntie. Y'all talking about separating and doing your own thing, and somebody asked the question of like, when is the rubber actually gonna meet the road? I didn't feature Cuz on a couple of the videos that we have done, and he always coming with that hot fire.
I'm gonna say something.
So he finna say something, and it's gonna be a little bowling out there. So get ready.
Look, as black people, I'm gonna say something. We cannot keep complaining about the injustices that we're receiving if you're not willing to separate from your enemy. gonna say it again. You cannot keep complaining about the injustices that you're receiving if you're not willing to separate from your enemy. This goes out to a lot of our people who move out to the suburban areas where it's predominantly white, where you see less of you. It's a nice area, but do y'all even think about the stuff that your kids have to go through in school? They don't even see their identity. They don't even see their culture. They have to assimilate. They have to learn to fit in. I've seen so many videos of black kids being picked on in suburban areas. I see a lot of kids, black kids, going into depression because they don't know who they are. They lose their identity, especially if they're not in a home where they practice the importance of preserving black culture. If you're not practicing black history and telling them who they are so they can have an identity and be deeply rooted and confident in themselves. A lot of y'all move out. I get it. You try to provide a better life for your children, but at the same time, realize the psychological trauma that you put them through. A lot of times, moving into predominant white areas create these inferiority complexes in your kids, and you wonder why they're so fucking worried when they get older. If you're gonna move somewhere to a suburban area, move to a diverse area. Don't move to an area where they see less of them and they have to shrink or they have to assimilate and fit in somewhere where they don't even actually fit. Don't let that go over your head. But when I'm talking about separating from your enemy, you got to be willing to give everything up. Look, Elijah Muhammad told us our unity is more deadly than an atomic bomb. Let that sink in. You know, we should always be looking to accept our own and be ourselves. We all we got, but we all we need. Somewhere we got this little hatred in ourselves. We want to get as far away from black people as possible. That's the most dangerous thing to do. Think about if something else was to pop off and you stuck out here in these suburbs. Say if you stayed in a subdivision, it's over 200 homes. Out them 200 homes, it's only 10 black families in that suburban area. Y'all in trouble. Y'all have no reinforcement. Believe me, that area that you're in, if racial tension was ever pop out, you'll be in a hostile environment. These are things that you should be thinking about. But, you know, separation is the best situation for all of us in here in America because we cannot get along. Let's just keep it real. Look.
Woo! Ooh. My boy speaking hot fires. Hot bacon grease fires. Man, Jackson, it's serious out here. And we got other people who feel a little stronger than that on some other shit. I'm going to let them speak.
Texas, Arlington, Dallas, Texas, Arlington, Grand Prairie, Irvin, Dalworth, Plano, Denton, Keller. It ain't safe for none of you white folks to come out this weekend. I'm giving y'all a fair warning right now. And guess what? It's going to be a bunch of niggas outside that look like me. And we ain't out there with no pocket knives. We out there with these. I guarantee y'all, y'all going to pay for what that judge just did to Carmelo. If you don't believe me, bring y'all bold ass out this weekend and put on your Austin Metcalf shirts and see what happened to you. Allen County, Dallas.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. Ooh. Hey, I mean, hey, I can understand the brother's frustration. Not saying that I'm moving like that, but y'all keep playing with. You know what I'm saying? When you keep playing with people, Now, Shorty says she got something on her heart. This on her heart.
You know what? I woke up with this on my heart to say because I see so many white people under my post saying all kind of racial slurs, which we're not surprised, okay?
Right.
Black people, we really have to start standing together. Because let me say this, right? I was looking at a video on Facebook that I shared on my page with the a prosecutor speaking about the Carmelo Anthony case. And she mentioned on there that it was one of the white jurors crying after they gave the verdict, right?
And this is what I would say, right? And I'm saying this because it's so many of you Uncle Tom ass black people out here.
Oh,
Let me tell y'all something.
I've been seeing them too, sister. What you got to tell me?
One thing these white people gonna do is stand for one another. Even if
they touch on kids, touch on dogs, no matter what they do. I just want to throw that out there.
They know that what they are doing is absolutely wrong, right? And they know it's wrong to their core. Now, you have white people that will stand up for us, but guess what? When it comes down to the nitty gritty and it comes down to them picking a side, they gonna pick their own kind. And that's exactly what happened on that stand. Whomever that lady, that juror was that was on there crying, she knew in her core that what she was getting ready to do to this young man was absolutely wrong. But she picked her side. Now, here go the black people. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the ones that the officers that's in the prisons. We're gonna talk about them. We just gonna use them as an example.
Right.
They be in them prisons watching and joining in with them white people beating and killing these black boys, right? They get their kicks in, they get their punches in, they get their high five.
See, she don't know, but I know. But they hire a lot of Caribbean and Jamaican and tether men to go against black men in prison. She don't know that, but I'm gonna let her cook.
In, they get their fist bumps in, they laughter in, instead of doing what is right, stopping these people. Hey, this is wrong. Y'all not gonna do this.
That's why they ain't stopping them.
White people are going to stand together, right, wrong, or indifferent. Black people will turn Uncle Tom than a motherfucker and stand over there with the white people to make sure their families eat, to make sure their jobs is not in jeopardy. Yeah. So black people, y'all got to start standing up for what's right. If you see one of the white people doing wrong, stop that shit. Stop that shit. This shit is out of control, man.
Hey, messages. I appreciate who was that? I appreciate you letting them know, get them likes up. I appreciate y'all over there serving them that work. The stream is going down. There's one thing I wanted y'all to know on some legal shit, like just on some update shit from the black man. Check him out. He has something to say.
Of King Cast, lawlessness, injustice, and journalism, things of that nature. I'll be quick. I'm on a run. We're back in Seattle, and we have an update on the apparent bullying abuse pertaining to the Metcalf twins. Both boys, Hunter and Austin, right? Yeah, y'all's little angels. Let's take a look here. Okay? This is from the cheerleaders, right? Okay? Hunter, got my purple from Carmelo pen. Hunter, fat bitch, he said to them. I don't know what triggers his rages. We see the Metcalfs act out time and time again. Plural. See that plural right there? Tap, tap, tap. After they left Canes, one of the other football players told us Hunter said his hands were bisexual, implying that he would not only hit guys, but also girls. Tap, tap, tap. The only question now, this is clearly exculpatory evidence for Carmelo, right? And it's part of a larger mosaic. So the only question now is whether or not Judge Roche granted a limiting motion on it, or whether Mike Howard and sold Carmelo Anthony down the river on his own volition. Okay? So let's take a look at it, right? That's where I said it. And see, that's it right there. I said it. I always carry expert witnesses. There's some of the other things he didn't do, and that was just off the top of my head at the moment, right? Okay? Mike, tell us the story, man. That's why I asked today for all the motion hearings. I want to know what came up. Yeah, level up, brother. There's Mike Campbell. He's an attorney. He outed this information, right? Because there's where the email chain went to the Frisco people, all right? What they're doing is they're making Carmelo the fall guy. They're protecting scholarships from all these people who were involved in criminal activity. That's my statement. That's what I believe. And so once all these ball players are involved, they're not going to get any scholarships again. They made the Negro the fall guy. And I'm telling some people about this that are very high in the sports world about this. You don't need to know who they are. If you're smart, you'll figure it out. But you're not smart, so you just have to wait. That's it right there.
What's that say? The other cheerleaders and I have tried to make an effort to stay supportive and spirited throughout the football season. However, the disrespect that we feel from some of the football players is making it very difficult. Today, after our game against Liberty, some of the cheerleaders in uniform went to Canes while talking amongst ourselves about the loss. Hunter Metcalf stood up and yelled, "That's my friend," and yelled, "Varsity cheerleader is a fat bitch." I don't understand what triggers his rages, but man, oh man. But he talking about they protecting scholarships and this who y'all that's is this your king, y'all? This who y'all over there on the comment section doing all of that extra for? This is your king? Oh wow. Okay. Everybody knows something off. Everybody knows something off. Tell him, Auntie. Tell them why they off, Auntie.
I cannot put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. I have never in my life seen where a jury is selected.
She don't know what it is. We know what it is. You know what it is if you watching the Keep It Free podcast, though. I had to cut Auntie short because she got that funny music behind her. But Miss Ma'am had something to say about it. Monique Presley. Oh, this is Monique Presley.
Jury found 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony guilty of murder in the death of Austin Metcalf and sentenced him to 35 years in prison. The facts of this case briefly are as follows. On April 2nd, 2020,
we know the facts.
Wrong. I'm going to add necessity of self-defense. Be. Many are talking about the disproportionate sentencing of black boys and men compared to their white counterparts when accused of similar crimes. That's a worthy conversation. Many are talking about the fact that when our black boys and men are accused of misconduct, even when we are not the aggressor, we are seen to be the aggressor, and our claims of the necessity of self-defense are met with disbelief. That's a worthy conversation. Many are talking about the fact that Carmelo Anthony was 17 years old, a boy, not a man, when this action took place, yet he was automatically in Texas tried as an adult. That's a worthy conversation. Frankly, they all are. And whether you believe that the facts of this case justified self-defense or not, whether you believe that the jury got it right or got it wrong, I'm going to add one more worthy conversation about this case. And that's about something I keep talking to you all about, no matter what the topic. That's the vote. Because nearly every part of the outcome of this case was shaped by elections. Start with the fact that Carmelo Anthony was tried as an adult.
No, baby girl. See, I knew the bullshit was coming. I knew it. It's Monique Presley. Y'all might not know who she is, but I know that it somehow was finna flip and turn into you gotta vote now. Now you got to put the votes in there now. Come on now, shorty. We ain't finna do that. There was a little bit more on this that I wanted to let him go ahead and get his little thing out.
There it is. There's the fat bitch. All of it, right? Go back and get your email addresses off these people. These are the people who should be held accountable right there. And probably.
Oh, hold on. Who he got up there? He got B. Ballard. He got Al Ruiz. He got D. Wayne. He got T. Baxter. He got Austin C. Duke Austin. And that is of ORG. Oh, he ain't playing. He didn't. Steven Jackson, somebody, he on one.
More. Tap, tap, tap. This is major. They need to take the whole scholarship program, NCAA, take it from them. Take that money and get Carmelo out of prison where he does not belong.
Damn.
There you go. Or maybe jail, sorry. Whichever the case. Get him out.
Right now.
There's the hands were bisexual. Time and time again.
Hold on, let me read that. To my friends, as everyone in Canes looked at her and started laughing. We see the Metcalfs act out time and time again, but we trust that there is repercussions or some sort of consequences, so we stay out of it. But for it to now just be directed towards one of the people that shows up every game to support and cheer them on is astounding me. After they left Canes, one of the other football players told us Hunter said his hands were bisexual, implying that he would not only hit guys, but also girls. She is not only embarrassed, but genuinely scared, especially after seeing the way he can act on the field. I'm only coming to you because I feel like you should be aware that he is acting like this in public places, which is not good for our school representation and discourages us from cheering from him. I'm sorry to have to even come to you about this, but after tonight, I truly feel that it's getting out of hand. I recognize that he may be upset that we lost, but there is, I guess, a different way to handle that. I can't read the rest, but wowzers, kabowzers. What do y'all over there in the comment section have to say? Shout out for the people that's watching the Keep It P podcast too right now. Y'all getting all gamed up and informed though. Shout out to y'all though. Y'all over here getting that real deal knowledge. Hey, what y'all got to say about that though? I don't see y'all. I don't see the Twitter fingers no more. The Twitter fingers is done diggly, huh? Y'all ain't got nothing to diggle about.
Well, I know that Carmelo is gonna appeal his case. However, all this little stuff that's coming out is kind of too little, too late to help with the one that just
Yeah,
passed.
hey, you know what? We said the same thing over there on the Black channel. Like, Jason Black was like, that's the worst way ever to fight a case. You don't let somebody get convicted and then try to, hope on the appeal. Like, no, you raise these questions. Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't. You
especially with all these stars talking about, oh, I'm gonna give 10,000, 75,000, 5 million to help with the lawyer. Why didn't they do it with this one?
Right.
Like I think I heard he was using a public defender this time.
Yeah, well, so they had two attorneys on the case actually. The first dropped
Hmm.
out, and then they got this one alt right MAGA looking dude, which was a mistake. He didn't even bring up Carmelo, so they're trying to push for incompetent uh, or
Hmm.
something like that of that sort. Because in my opinion, I would never get a lawyer from the same county with all the judges and all them friends. Nah, in a high profile case like this, I'm trying to get somebody coming in. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter the color. I just wouldn't have done it because he was from there. He was one of their lawyers. So I think he kind of got over on him. He probably secretly friends. I wouldn't be surprised if a picture come out with his ass and the DA in the court and all of that too. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of those videos come out that
Oh,
they
you
had
know they
suppressed.
coming.
Because I know all those kids there. I don't know why nobody had a clearer video.
Man, you know they're well. They did have a clear video from what we hear and the consensus on
Well, they didn't play it in court
exactly. Yeah,
though.
that's what I mean. They didn't play the clear video in court, but hell yeah, we know kids. But that's see what that is. That's another problem too. Uh, you know,
And I see Kid Cowboys asking, what did they do with the 600K? I don't know if you noticed or heard that GoFundMe took that money.
yeah, that's well. It's actually on hold. They can't even get access to it,
Hmm.
which is the funny thing.
And then once he got convicted, they took it. Well, they're not gonna let him have
at
it.
all. Oh wow.
That was the last thing I
Oh
saw.
my gosh. I ain't even know that one.
Hmm.
No, that's terrible. So
He never had access to
yeah,
it. Yeah, his GoFundMe was up there, but he never had access to it at all.
which sucks. Like, and then you got everybody. What they spend the money on? They spend the money on. They what they spend the money on. Man, if you don't-
Well, his family, they were middle class. They weren't poor.
that's what I was trying to tell people. Like, all black people ain't from the ghetto and ain't got nothing. They was cool. They was straight. I wish I wish
Hmm.
I could play that video of his day-to-day life with him interacting with his family, but they all got that music behind it. The one that just, humanizes him because he is a human. Of course, we gonna see him like that. We already know how them other folks gonna see him. Well, y'all over there, is y'all got all the hate out yet, or is you still going? Because y'all got the hatingest Twitter fingers I've ever seen. Just Cherry had a little something to say about what's going on.
Come on in here. I don't know if y'all heard it or seen it,
Yeah, we see.
but this is right here a call of prayer. Now I already knew they was gonna find Carmela Anthony guilty. No,
See, everybody knew it already. I don't mean to stop her, to stop her shine. And she welcome to pray for the family. I'm not gonna stop that. You know.
Look at
Mhm.
look at in the chat. Code 338. We know I know what you're trying to spell out. You missed the G though, buddy.
I know, and I love the fact that keep doing it. We love it. We it's cool. It's good. That don't do it no more, fam. Y'all need to update your lexicon, fam. Y'all need to find some new innovative 2026 insults because the ones y'all been pushing for the last, I don't know, 100 years. It's been a long time. Y'all been pushing them same lines for a long time, cuz all right, let me let her cook. She said she had a pray. She said this is a time for prayer. She said she need to pray for the family.
come on in here.
Come on
I
in
don't know
here.
if y'all heard it or seen it,
We seen it, mama.
but this is right here a call of prayer.
Come on now.
Now I already knew they was gonna find Carmela Anthony guilty.
I know we do.
No matter how they did it, the jury they changed ended up being like a lynching thing to me.
Right.
I knew they was not gonna let him go free.
Right.
I prayed real hard for him.
Mhm.
I'm still praying for him now.
Thank
I
you.
pray God give him grace.
That's right.
That is horrible. You see, folks, they still think they got us by the neck. You see how they keep doing our kids over and over again just because of our skin tone. Carmela Anthony should have walked free. He should have walked free, but they locked him up. This one video I did not want to do. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to bring the news to you guys. I was hoping for better a change. I was hoping after all the other victim had happened and everybody got away with pretty much with murder, I was hoping this was a self-defense. They seen through it. They seen the tapes. Everything was right in their hands. But
I think that's part of the problem, man. Unfortunately, and I'm not to beat up on the sister, but we have compassion as black people and we actually drive this world with hope. Like we drive the world with optimism, right? And I think that's one of the things that, like, even these little people in the comment section, y'all be kind of mad because y'all can't take the joy away because we still cool and y'all still gonna follow us. Y'all even over there in the comment section using black vernacular to clap back at us, which is funny. It's the most funniest thing I've ever seen. But y'all still gonna like us. Y'all still gonna envy us. Y'all still gonna do all of that. And we still have hope that it's gonna get better. But not only hope, we making it happen. And y'all don't like programs like this when we out here talking that real to real. You dig what I'm saying? But some of y'all, even in your trolling, Y'all still hearing the messages of the community. So hopefully you soaking some of that in and stop being such a scumbag of a person. Okay. Hopefully Keeping Pete podcast can teach you a little bit about yourself. Okay. All right. Did she say her prayer yet?
They chose to victimize the victim. They chose to take him down.
Right.
They chose to lock him up.
Right.
Even though they locked him down, but I can bet you this right here, God got him and he cried and it hurt my heart so bad. If y'all can, pray for him, pray for his strength, pray for encouragement word, pray when he gets there that they got him, that he truly have a brotherhood that's going to protect him while he's in there. Let's just pray, y'all. I hate to bring y'all this. I did not want to bring y'all this verdict. But the verdict is in, and they found him guilty, which we already know. The world already know he's not guilty. Now look at all them lies they don't tell. They got to live with that for the rest of their life.
That's right.
Just
pray
for him, y'all.
Pray
Guys,
for him, y'all.
Come on in here.
Hey, I let that ride because, we do need some positive words. You know what I'm saying? I am sending positive vibes in the universe and making sure my man is okay. If he ever come out with anything for his books, you already know he going to be straight. He ain't going to have to worry about nothing like that. So, yeah, it is a tragedy. Kid Cowboy, it's a tragedy. It is a tragedy indeed. It is a tragedy indeed. My man's had something very, notice the opinions is getting a lot stronger. I just want y'all to make sure y'all recognize that.
If you believe Carmelo Anthony deserved 35 years. Quinn Bowles is a 23-year-old white man
that's not what he said in the beginning.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you a racist piece of shit if you believe Carmelo Anthony deserved 35 years. Quinn Bowles is a 23-year-old white man from Indiana who beat a 3-month-old baby to death, and he only got 25 years. Carmelo Anthony was not a violent kid. He almost had a 4.0 grade point average. He came from a 2-parent household and he lived in the suburbs. When Carmelo Anthony was 14 years old, he saved another kid from drowning, which shows his true selfless character. Carmelo Anthony was not a troublemaker and he did not get into trouble. He was a first-time offender on a first-time offense. These cops I'm about to show y'all are grown adults who murdered black children and black adults. Police officer Roy Oliver murdered 15-year-old Jordan Edwards and he only got 15 years in prison. But Carmelo Anthony, a teen, gets sentenced to 35 years in prison? I'm sorry, but that sounds like white privilege to me. Police officer Amy Geiger murdered 26-year-old Bodham Jean, and she only got 10 years in prison. But Carmelo Anthony, a teenager, gets 35 years? That don't sound like white privilege to y'all? Police officer Aaron Dean murdered 28-year-old Atiana Jefferson, and he only got 11 years in prison. But Carmelo Anthony, a black teenager, gets 35 years? Now that's some white privilege for your ass. And I can keep going and going too. I'm sorry, but giving Carmelo Anthony 35 years is some racist bullshit. That was a crooked-ass deceiving trial. America's still on that racist bullshit. Then you got black people like Candace Owens saying racism and white privilege doesn't exist in America.
Was there ever a point in history where white privilege did exist?
Of course, there's examples in the history of the world where you would have been privileged if your skin was white, especially in this country. But today, no, white privilege does not exist.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you a racist piece of shit if you believe Carmelo Anthony deserved 35 years.
Boom. Y'all notice how the sentiments is getting right. Not everybody so calm and cool like Unc over here.
17-year-old kid was accused of killing another white kid after he was physically assaulted at a track meet. The verdict came in yesterday as guilty. The sentencing was taking place last night. I may have my days mixed up, but I think it was last night. The verdict came in, and a few hours later, the sentencing came down. This individual was sentenced to 35 years in prison. What's fucked up about this whole situation is that, first of all, Texas is a stand your ground state. Stand your ground means that if you feel that you're in imminent danger, and if you have been physically harmed or touched, that you have the right to defend yourself. Both of those things took place in that stadium that day at that track meet. He was in imminent danger because he had two 200-pound white guys that had assaulted him. So he felt that he was in imminent danger. And also he had been assaulted. So the stand your ground law should have been in effect. This young man should not have ever been even arrested. Secondly, in this trial, this young man, this young black man, black kid, if you will, had a all-white jury. This judicial system is supposed to be to where you are tried before a jury of your peers. There's nobody that was in that jury box that looked like him. There was nobody in that jury box that was anywhere near his age. Thirdly, what kind of fucking lawyer did this man have? Who they need to sue this lawyer that he had, because first of all, I've been on a jury and I know that the prosecution and the defense plays a role in this jury selection. How the fuck did this lawyer allow this jury to be all white? With the process, they have to sit and talk about, you know, when they going through the jury pool or what have you, they sit and talk about the back and forth on who should be on there, who's not. How did this lawyer allow an all-white jury? Next, why didn't they let Carmelo get on the stand? This is a self-defense case. Nobody can tell what this young man was facing but that young man. Again, I'm not a lawyer, but I got common fucking sense. Why did they not allow this young man to get on the stand and tell his story, which he has been consistent from day one. He has not diverted in his story. He has not told any inconsistencies or anything. He was going to get on and tell the same story, but he was going to be able to relay the fear that he felt. Thirdly, they vilify this young man because they say he took a knife to school. Guess what? 4 years of high school, I carried a knife every freaking day at school. And I carried a knife for the very reason that this young man had to use his knife. Because of racist white people. That's why I carried a knife every fucking day when I went to high school. I had a knife. I had a legal knife on me at all times. 4 years of high school. Because of racists. I know I'm older, much older than Carmelo Anthony, but racism has not died. Racism has only grown in the last few years. The sentencing guidelines for this particular crime could have been as low as 5 years, even though he shouldn't have been found guilty for defending himself. The minimum sentence he could have been sentenced to is 5 years.
Right.
But they didn't even look at the fact that this young man was in a defense mode. This judge was obviously a racist judge who didn't give a fuck. I've seen racist judges in my time. I know what this judge was thinking. He was thinking, it's a young black man, fuck him. We're going to put him away. He could have got as low as 5 years on this bogus ass conviction. But they gave this man 35 years. I posted a similar crime at a school. White kid stabbed somebody else. This white kid got 10 years. Carmelo Anthony had a valid fear. And in the other case, the white kid that stabbed the kid was the aggressor. Carmelo Anthony was defending himself. He got 35. The aggressor that stabbed the kid in a Texas school got 10 years. Where's the fucking justice?
Very, very straightforward.
Justice, equality and justice is a fucking myth. So if you're not outraged about this situation with Carmelo Anthony, then something is fucking wrong with you. If you think that Carmelo should be sitting in jail for 35 years for defending himself, fuck you.
Straight like that. Everybody ain't playing the same game y'all playing. Y'all think y'all get to have all the fun in the comment section? My man say it's time for us to have some fun too.
I heard the chief son dodger of the Metcalf clan came up with a nickname for Carmelo. He called him the watermelon felon. Said something like, since he was the only person in his family without a record, that's probably something he should be proud of in his culture. Cool. And every pedo puppy fucker that found the videos and the comments laughing and everything like that, they're reposting it and everything like that, they're quoting it. So I figured we should come up with a few nicknames for Austin. We can't let the Metcalfs have all the fun, right? I was thinking something like the flower ferret fertilizer, right? Or like the rotting racist or something like that. So, I mean, you put your best ones in the comments and we'll make sure that we have some of the fun too. Can't let these guys have all the fun. So get justice for my boy Carmelo, and let's see what you guys got in the comments.
What y'all think about that? Y'all want to start that trend up? Y'all want to do that? Is that where we're going with it? Because we can do that too. My man's is fed up. That's where y'all is that what we doing? I'm just saying, hold on. Y'all was talking all loud and proud. Now y'all want to do that? Chicken and watermelon felon, green smiley face, green smiley face. Ah, God. You thought you really hit with that one, huh? You thought you really hit with that, huh? Chicken is phenomenal. I eat it every day. Just about. I swear to God. I'm working out. I do I work out. I need chicken. I love chicken. Air fried, and there's nothing better than air fried chicken. What are you talking about? And watermelon, I got some of that right now. And watermelon is one of the most satiating fruits that you could ever eat in life. You're not gonna shame me from nourishing my body. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Come on, man. Y'all got to do better with your clapbacks, man. That should be stale as hell. But you know what? I feel this, sister. Ever since I start speaking up for my people, I've been having issues. But silence is not a choice. So it was, she say, silence is a choice. So is courage.
Since I've been vocal and speaking up for and in favor of my people, I've noticed an influx of hatred, racism, and threats. These people literally are losing their fucking minds. But also with that, I have received a lot of love and support. And so I just wanted to say thank you to those who do love and support me. The people that are for me, I truly, truly appreciate and love y'all like from the bottom of my heart. The revolution has always been in the hands of the young, and the time is now. In a world where compliance is rewarded and the truth is inconvenient, I am going to continue to be loud and proud.
Come on now.
I will not be silent. Since I've been vocal and speaking...
I won't be silent. I'm telling you. And we got a message for them folks. For real. I like how she spit this. She wasn't playing no games.
Type black people of color that are about to be in my comment section, let me hit you with a preemptive fuck you and the unwashed pussy you popped out of.
Straight up.
P.S. I was a fat bitch yesterday. I'm a fat bitch today, and I'll be a fat bitch tomorrow. And I'm not going to the gym until your mammy does. And if the bitch is dead, dig that hoe up and get her there. Now, let's get started.
Yeah.
First and foremost, to Carmelo Anthony, I am sorry that this country failed you today and that the justice system failed you today. I am sorry that you are not allowed to exist peacefully and you are not allowed to defend yourself solely because of the color of your skin. That verdict was unfair and unjust, and we all know it. Now, to my people, make no mistake, this guilty verdict was definitely white people's retribution for Derek Chauvin going to prison. It is also meant to incite violence. The reason why they bring up George Floyd all the time and they think that it's such a gut punch to us is because they don't see us as people, they see us as property. And they think that they can do anything to us. They can say and do anything to us without consequence. So there's no reason why Derek Chauvin shouldn't have been able to kill George Floyd and get away with it. And because he didn't, and in that instance, justice was served, they're upset about that. Ever since this election, they have been trying desperately to get
Real quick though, some people might say that she reaching with that. And I would say she right on point, because I've been doing articles and news stories forever, and they just bought George Floyd up in the Kevin Hart roast.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
so she ain't lying. She ain't lying though. I mean, I seen somebody in the comment section talking about OJ the other day. Like, nigga, what? OJ? Yeah, they don't like taking no L's, and they hold all the grudges for all the years. So I don't think I ain't mean to stun her growth, but I just want to give some validation of that. She is absolutely right.
us in the street for two reasons. One, so they can kill us live and in living color. And secondly, to incite martial law.
Hold up, say it again.
Shouldn't have been able to kill George Floyd and get away with it. And because he didn't, and in that instance, justice was served, they're upset about that. Ever since this election, they have been trying desperately to get us in the street for two reasons. One, so they can kill us live and in living color. And secondly, to incite martial law. Us collectively sitting out was never a part of their plan, and they don't know what to do. I am not saying, I'm asking humbly that we stay on task and don't give in to what they want. I'm not saying individually, if someone is fucking with you, you have every right to defend yourself by any means necessary. But as a collective, I want us to continue doing what we're doing. I truly believe that ever since this election, our ancestors have been placing their hands on our shoulders, telling us to be still, stay steady, and get fucking ready. And that's what we're doing. They're always pushing the propaganda that we are violent people. And they always like to bring up Martin Luther King Jr. Oh, you should protest peacefully. So now that we're protesting with our dollars and not our bodies, and we're in our MLK bag, that's a problem. I know y'all are angry. You're tired and you want to fuck some shit up. I feel the same way. But we can't do it right now. They want a race war. And even though we know we'd win, we can't give it to them. We can't. Because that is what they want. They want to be able to be violent toward us. And when we defend ourselves, they kill us and they say, see, these are animals and we had to put them down. We know who the violent people are.
Straight like
we already know it. And trust me when I tell you, white people, racist white people, anti-black people of color, they're going to, in the next coming days, weeks, and months, they are going to have content. They're going to be out and about in full force to antagonize us, especially with this Carmelo Anthony verdict.
Oh, you talking about the people in my comment section?
And we cannot give them what they want. It is going to be hard, I know.
You talking
but
about
we need to boycott with our dollars.
Section. You talking about them?
And not our bodies. Type black people of color that are about to be in my comment section, let me hit you with a preemptive fuck you and the unwashed pussy you popped out of.
I had to hear this again.
P.S. I was a fat bitch yesterday, I'm a fat bitch today, and I'll be a fat bitch tomorrow. And I'm not going to the gym until your mammy does. And if the bitch is dead, dig that hoe up and get her there.
I love it. Man, did she bust that down or did she bust that down? It's gonna be kind of hard to follow that. That's a thinker right there. That one to make you ponder just a tad bit. Damn, who's gonna follow that? God, she kind of. That was kind of like a showstopper right there. What they talking about over there in the comment section? It's over 300 people, 400 people in here now. Come on, man, y'all tripping. Them likes better be like way up and all of that. While I got you here, y'all know we got these, right? I don't know if you're interested, but we got those. And we always got these. Cut the check for foundational Black Americans, we also got those that we come into Washington and get our check. And you can find those at sayitwithyourchest.com. That's SAYITWITYOCHESS. Say it with your chest, say it with your moves. Go ahead, wear it if you ain't scared. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I had to figure out what I said the other day. Wear it if you ain't scared, boy. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Now hold on. Now, this is not necessarily Carmelo related, but just due to like the consciousness that's flowing through the stream right now. As people be like, why he was just so up in arms over a word? Why y'all so over the words? I found this very interesting, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it play out. But this is the insanity, and it's like talking to first grade. Well, I wouldn't even give them first grade. Toddlers in the comments section. This is a very good one.
Are you playing something?
Oh yeah, thank you. It's been a long time. Hold on, y'all.
Messages, stories.
Happens sometimes. So it says, Black people is not just a word. Y'all over there speaking your little words, and words mean something. So is this just a little education for y'all so y'all can get it right?
He said, why are Black people so controlled by a word? Why are racists so controlled by a color? Perhaps they are new to this here planet, but words mean things. Welcome to the concept of language. I can't believe this has to be explained to anyone over the age of 5, that words are used to communicate messages, stories, form civilizations and societies. Wars have been started because of an exchange of words. God sends people to hell over words, not their pigment, their words. So by their logic, God, I guess, is chimping out too. This is why he said in Proverbs, there is power in the tongue, and the tongue has the power of life and death. God cast Lucifer out of heaven because of his words, when he too practiced the sin of supremacy. James says the same mouth people use to praise God is often used to curse human beings made in God's image. I tell you, on the day of judgment, people will give account for every careless word they speak. This is how important even God views words. So I guess God is controlled by words too. Why do Black people have a reaction to violent language? Oh, I don't know. Because they're human. The same way a bigot's mother would have a reaction to a complete stranger approaching them on the street and calling them a the same way an Asian or a Latino would have a reaction to derogatory slurs about their ethnic group. The same way your boss would have a reaction if you called them something disgusting and vile, or your mother or your pastor. They are human beings. Words mean things, boys and girls. If that wasn't the case, why cry over a woman's false allegation against you? If Sarah decided to tell the police that Connor forced himself on her and it wasn't true, I'm guessing they wouldn't have an issue with it because words don't mean things. Or do they suddenly matter in this instance? Well, I think those say, well, a false allegation is against the law. What's a law? A collection of words.
I thought that was pretty dope. So yeah, y'all can spew y'all little words over there. They worship Obama. Dude, Obama is the reason why we so woke right now, because we thought and had hope about this so-called Black dude in the office that was going to do something for his people, and we found out he was a tether. And he was put there by them people to lullaby us to damn sleep. We thank Obama for waking us up. What are you talking about? You don't know what's going on over here. That's you got. Like I said, you need to update y'all talking points. They worship Obama. Ain't nobody in the black community woke rocking with Obama, fam. Not at all. Not at all. So you got the wrong channel over here. Y'all, you study trying to make it liberal right wing with both wings come off the same racist ass bird, dog. We don't do that over here. It's black first over here. If it's not beneficial to the black community, it ain't beneficial. And that don't mean snuggling up to no group. Now, if they talking about tangibles for the community, prove that before you I give you my vote. I wouldn't give a fuck if a libertarian had the tangibles. I guess I'm libertarian now. If the Republicans comes with them tangibles, I'm gonna be Republican that time. What are you talking about? It's about tangibles for the black community. It's not about that. Y'all keep trying to make it political. And we ain't even political right now. We talking about the black reactions to not only y'all, but other black people in the comment section talking crazy. We see y'all. And I appreciate y'all for coming through too, making my stream go pretty platinum right now. I appreciate y'all coming through, saying all your bullshit. I love it. I love it. I love it. If y'all want a place to come say your bullshit, come say it here. Because first of all, you're going to get got. We got some very intelligent people who watch the podcast, and you going to get got. I don't even got to say nothing. I get to teach and relay and slay the messages like I'm supposed to, and y'all can be over there with the goofiness. But I appreciate you, though. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Plus, y'all make the points that, I get to dip. You see how I just did that right there? See how I ain't had nothing else to talk about? But you was talking about we love Obama, so you just gave me something to talk about? I love it, man. It's a symbiotic relationship. Where would I be without the goofies? Where would I be without the people? Camilo deserved it. He should get the electric chair. Y'all be saying all type of goofy shit over there. I be seeing it. I just don't be responding. Who that say nobody rocks with Obama, especially FBA? Harlem Harriet. Tell them about it. Tell them about it. That's what I'm saying. You're getting that over here. Jonathan Harris. Am I going off on him, fam? And he said, why aren't you talking about these? About what? About what, Chris? Chris, what you talking about, fam? I can get you.
He's posted a few things.
Yeah, oh, yep. See, I'm glad I see.
I'm people being exonerated.
See, you see them femininity eyes in the back of my head watching my black. You see that black, you see that unity? Oh, y'all in trouble now, boy. Y'all niggas is in trouble fucking with the Keep It P podcast, boy. Hold on now. Y'all in trouble.
I'm not gonna deal with Jeff Metcalf and his racist ass shit.
What?
Bullying people out of their damn seats. What do you mean?
You said close your
Juries will be sequestered.
For 1 day?
So they can call it whatever time they want to, but they're going straight to a hotel.
I know you don't be here.
This child can't you be? Is because his kids are bullies and want to bully people out of their seat. And what did he?
Is that like the same bullies that's in the comment section? That's my thing too, though. You subbed OG Yaya. I be cooking them over here, fam. Said black people had civilizations and nations thousands of years before white man. Man, who is that? Who said that? Who that is? James, you show, man. James, OG Yaya, Regina over there on the front line, smacking down. He said, why would anybody give you tangibles if you have no leverage? You have to have black congressional seats. And did we have to? Listen, that's a myth, bro. Why do you think they're still talking about George Floyd right now, sir? Because it wasn't no election or nothing like that, and we made them goddamn get that shit right. I'm talking about to the point where they was kneeling, wearing kente cloths, and we was still looking at them stupid, like, nigga, we don't wear no kente cloths. So that's false, sir. You don't need to. It ain't got nothing to do with no elections. Because if we really wanted to get it popping right now, it would just get popping. Nah, we don't need no elections, fam. Here we go. Who is this? Who is this? You're a regular. He always say super shit. You say
Carmelo failed all 4 tenets of self-defense. Castile doctrine laws. Considering it a successful claim, you blame the defense as he had to make a legal argument, which is what he had no legal basis to do. You guys.
I wish you had your face on your profile, but we know y'all cowards. Who else we got in here? Dixie, if they're supporting the murderers, then they are either racist or stupid. Sometimes it'd be tiring to even address the idiocy of some of the comments. Race, who made it about race by stacking the jury, all white jury? Who did that? Who made it? Let's bring it all the way back. See, this, I hate getting into it. How about keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, which started all of this? Was that racist? When they thought that they had the authority to tell my mans to get from up under a tent they don't own at a school that they don't go to with they suspended roids, meth smoking asses? Is that what about that? Y'all smart enough to did you answer? Let me see. What you talking about? Dixie? Come on, Dixie, I want to hear from you. Blindly supporting due to color. No, it's not about color. It's about justice, sweetheart. See, you can't get past the fact that you think that you have the authority to tell black people what to do and you don't. So then when they exercise against that authority, you don't like that. Unfortunately, somebody got killed for not minding their business. But that shit happens all the time, B. All the time. He said, who's that? He said, take a risk and lose. He said, what you say, Bram? Take a risk and lose. That they ain't risk. They ain't really about it. They keyboard warriors over here on the internet talking all of this yin yang yigger, and they probably got. See, this how cowardly y'all is. Y'all probably got black friends at work that you smoke with, that you drink with, because you know Tyrone to knock your ass out. You know that. You know you wouldn't say none of this around James at the job. You know Darius will fuck you up. So you work with Darius all day, y'all teamwork, y'all slapping fives and shit, and then you hop your ass online with your fake ass profile, hoping to God doesn't nobody find you out. I don't be having the time some of these other content creators do, but I love when they get y'all together with finding you and putting you out there. I love that. I don't be having the time. Sometimes I don't be having the time. But y'all get online with your little Twitter fingers, and then it's like, what's the point to what you do? Do you think that somehow you're going to convince the people in my comment section that what you're saying has any true valid or matter? Come on, bros. But I like it though. I like it. But it would actually be cool if y'all could have like an intelligent, and here we go, y'all, all this high IQ y'all got. We the low IQ ones, but y'all can't come up with no new insults. You can't think rationally or speak intelligently about most subjects. You can't put complex subject matter together coherently. It would be cool if we could have some back and forth dialogue, but y'all be just saying dumb shit. Just saying dumb shit. Oh, the fatigue. Do y'all look, and y'all so unoriginal. Did you know that fatigue came from a black woman, a book that's called White Fatigue, and talking about the fatigue that we experience just being black in America with this full-on assault that we experience, do you know you borrowing that from us? That's what I be saying. What's who that, Mike? Mike, do you know you borrowing that from black people, Mike? If your clap back, you can y'all. I respect people who can clap back originally, like their own shit. Y'all borrow and use too much. You stale, cuz. He said, "Can you spell half the words that you're saying?" Don't get mad at me because I got an expanded vocabulary, fam. I went to school in one of the best districts in the country. Shout out to Minneapolis, Minnesota. What are you talking about? I'm from the north side, nigga. We got slang and proper language. All that. We do all that, fam. I'm from the north side. North Minneapolis side. That's what we do. What you talking about? He said, how the person talking going to be speaking about anybody not having any matters with what they're saying? This is not a kid stream, sir. Chuck, this isn't a kid stream, Chuck. This is a rational adult speaking about black empowerment, and it seems as if that you bumped into some real shit, and you should just sit your ass down and listen and try to learn something. How about that? What the hell is going on with you? He said,
Hey, you need to stop with all that niggerism now.
Hell yeah, y'all done turned on the niggerism. I'm gonna give it to him if that's what y'all want.
You borrowed English from Euros, though.
Shut up.
You made this about race, then talking about complex ideas.
That is one. Can you comprehend and grasp it?
This moral currency you've been using for the poor black man is used up.
Oh, you thought you mixed up something with that one. Did you chat GPT that? You don't even talk. Hold on, you said the moral currency you've been using
for the poor black man is used up.
Did you chat GPT? Don't be chat GPT in no comments to me. Don't do that. Don't do that. He said, people have been dumb a lot longer than everyone else. What people? Who, Chuck? Mike, what you say, Mike?
Still living in mud huts in Africa, but expect us to believe that they've created everything.
Boy, hey, is that your high IQ at work? Is that what high IQ gets you? Come on, fam. Jeez Louise. He said, thank you, other person in the comments.
Where's the outrage for black on black crime? Black on black crime. That's happening all the time.
Black on black crime? Let me, you know what? I got something for y'all. I got something for the people. You know when they say something for the people in the back? Because I study y'all, fam. I know about y'all people. Let me show you about your folks. Let me show you the diabolical, transwallical. Let me show you something about your people, homeboy. I got something for you that you probably wouldn't even believe. I couldn't believe it myself when I seen it, actually. But hold on, let me. I gotta go back in the archives because I'm gonna hit you with the heat, boy. I'm gonna hit you with a little slice or something. I'm gonna break you off just a little piece of your people and how it really go down. You can be like, damn, son, I ain't even know it was like that. B, yeah, it's like that on that side of town. I don't even really have to say much. I have some very intelligent people in the comment section over there. And please, moderators, please don't can nobody. Let them say what they want to say. Because obviously you see it put the stream on swole. and make everybody. Hey, I noticed that y'all be sharing this on Reddit too, don't y'all? Y'all be trying to recruit other little white supremacists in on the little joint, don't y'all? I seen that in the analytics. I seen that. Y'all sharing this already. I appreciate that, fam. Thanks, fam. Y'all sharing me on Reddit. Y'all got me on the spaces, on the white spaces. Dang. I appreciate that, man. That mean I elevated a little bit. I'm getting under y'all's skin. Y'all on the programs. Who that over there still?
Again, what about black on black crime and the white lady or the Russian lady who was jabbed by a black guy on a train? Where's the outrage?
Ooh, I got y'all little panties in the bunch over there, not that.
Carmelo's wearing Kool-Aid lipstick right now.
Kool-Aid lipstick. Man, that brings me to my other point. See, I be studying y'all. I wasn't gonna play this video because it wasn't relevant, but you just made the video relevant. He's talking about you. Man, did I call it or did I call it? Hold on, fam. This video right here, I put it to the side because he talking about you no matter, and I say this all the time, no matter what we doing, it's always somebody from that side that come with the bussy behavior. Why y'all do that? We over here having a good conversation, talking about each other. Y'all sneaking your little racist NIGGAs in the chat and all of that. And here you come. Here you go.
He's wearing lipstick, Kool-Aid lipstick right now.
Really? This video's for you because he's talking about you.
Saw with another one. During my time in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, it has been my job and duty to study white people. And it never ceases to amaze me how they'll turn anything into an opportunity to essay somebody. How they'll turn anything into an opportunity to grape someone. No wonder they're number one in child PDFs. No wonder they're number one in graping people. No wonder they're number one in child porn. Because whether you are upset or happy about the results of this case, if you are happy about it and you feel like justice was delivered and you cared about Austin Metcalf, why is the first thing that comes to your mind is gang graping a young BOK man? Why is
that? Somebody tell me.
They don't never want to Harlem, they'll never want to talk about that. They don't never want to talk about it. She said, Cookie, why you do him like that, Cookie? Damn. Cookie ain't Cookie cutting. Carmelo might be in jail, but Austin is in hell. Why you do that? Damn, you choosing violence today, huh? There's not a safe space for him over here today, I see. Sheesh. God. Aaron? He's probably converting to Islam right now. That wasn't funny. White on white crime in the USA versus Russia and the Ukraine. Ooh, Magic Blade. Y'all over there going down.
Really racism.
This guy's intelligent as you.
Per capita, homie.
It would be cool, man. Like, y'all don't got no wit or nothing like that. See, if I was black, if you was black, you would be able to take that per capita and flip it and dip it and make it funny when you say it. And then I would have laughed if y'all say something that's funny or something like that. I'll laugh. It ain't all like that. Yeah, they corny as hell. Who that? Ellen, they be corny as hell. Straight cornballs. I would laugh. Listen, man. I got thick skin. I've been doing this for quite some time. It's not really nothing you gonna say in the comment section I haven't heard before. I'ma laugh if it's funny. But y'all be saying cornball, goofball shit. I'm waiting for y'all to innovate the game on your insults and your racism. When is your racism gonna elevate, sir? He said because he acting hella. Because he was acting hellish before he went up and got up out of here. That's right. That's why he down there. He said, all of you people going there, y'all, man, ain't it though? Hey, listen, on that same note, I'm glad you mentioned that. I got this other channel, y'all. It's called Mind Blown, okay? This the channel, right? If you go on the J Lava channel or whatever respective channel you is, you should be able to like scroll down and see all the channels that I got, which is a lot. It's a lot of them, and I know it's a lot to keep up with. But if you scroll down, you should see something like this, right? And they'll have like all the channels that we got on the Mind Blown channel. We are gonna cover some of them topics, okay? Because I got some theories. I got some theories, okay? I got some ways that I feel about certain things. You understand me? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the tinfoil kufi ain't far away. Never. It's right there on deck. And I need you, Cookie. I need you over there, cause you're speaking the language. Regina, I need you over there, cause y'all know. Y'all speaking the language. It's something going on with them folks. Cause it ain't no way. Well, see, let me my Gemini's kicking in right now. So he ain't want you to hear what I was about to say. The other one is saying that y'all gotta know who we dealing with, and you gotta accept it for what it is. I know we want to have compassion and shit and think and have the hope, which is why most people are pretty upset. Like they didn't think it was going down. Me and some of the Stomp Down people I know watched this program knew what the show was. And I know it's hard to step out your humanity and think on the level of like an alien or extraterrestrial or something like that. I know that's hard. But if you could practice, like, you Gemini too? See, Cookie, see, the motherfuckers always got something to say with your talkative ass. And Gemini's talking this shit. Always talking this shit. Always got some shit to say. So, you know, my birthday is Juneteenth. It's coming up here. I usually broadcast every year on my birthday. So tap in on June 19th, because you know I'm going to do the June 19th J Lava tap in. I've done it for the last Keep It P podcast years running. I'm going to do it again this year. But shout out Gemini. Make sure you subscribe. Everybody hit the like button and shit. I ain't seen that go past in a minute. 16th. Oh, well, happy birthday, Gemini, coming up. For sure. Make sure I give you a little shout out or something. Little shout out. Don't worry about, see, Mike, that's your problem. You over there trying to worry about the sister. Worry about me. I'm right here, bud. Scorpio's in the house. That's what's up. That's you, Gina. Scorpio side of the game. I ain't nah. He said, bro, only want to respond to hate comments. Ask a real question and I'll respond to it, poop boy. Little poopy dude. Agent Johnson. That's a fitting name. Oh, we done made it, y'all. I got agents on my shit now. We done made it. He said, I'm not ratchet, my nigga. Just facts. We 13% of the population, 40% of the nationwide prison population per capita on violent crimes per population. We double or triple what we should be. Man, black crime has been down more than it has been since the 60s and 70s. Y'all, I do this. I know the statistics. Y'all, that's old, fam. Ain't nobody going to jail. That's the problem. That's why they trying to get us outside. Because everybody on their business, everybody about their bag, going to school, this, that, and the third. Ain't nobody doing crime. Ain't no crack to sell. Ain't even no crack to sell no more. Weed legal. Niggas don't fuck with meth. Where the crime at? They even trying to get niggas on bringing females across state lines. Now we can't even get no coochie. But ain't no crime. Ain't nobody doing no crime. The crime gonna be when you don't put your motherfucking, keep your goddamn hands to yourself. That's when the crimes occur. When you get out of pocket with your touchy-feely. I feel sorry for today's blacks. Do you, Rudy? I feel sorry for your name. You don't get, you ain't got, I know you can't have no game with a name like Rudy. Rudy, I know why you over here in the comment section, Rudy. Because you ain't got nothing else better to do. It ain't like they blowing you ain't getting no DMs, Rudy. Ain't nobody fucking with you, Rudy. Rudy, Tootie, Fresh and Fruity. Hold on, what's your last name? Arminta? So you ain't even white, Rudy? You over here trying to back up the Mayo Brigade, Rudy? Is that what you doing, Rudy? Rudy Arminta? Arminta. Rudy Arminta. ¿Qué pasa? Rudy, hey y'all. Shaking your boots right now because Rudy Arminta is in the building.
He might have concern now.
Okay, nah, you should see the dumb shit he said. He over there. Come on, man. You got concern. Okay, tell us your concern. How do you feel sorry? Tell us how you feel sorry, bro. Tell us how you feel sorry. This is fun. Y'all even better than the damn videos. I never even pay attention to the comment section.
Exactly. Reporting crime is what's down. Thanks to the liberals.
Come on, Mike. We told you this is not a liberal. We don't do that over here, bro.
Why no protests for Torfest Johnson? He is on his death row with no evidence against him and witnesses being sadly paid.
Well, I don't know about that. Hook up with me on the Keep It Pete podcast group on Facebook and send me the stories.
Yeah.
And I
shout out to Chris. Thanks for the awareness that he's bringing to these cases. Because I have never heard of
that's why
any of the ones he's talking about.
Yeah, that's why I took the voice off. I wanted to make sure I ain't want to play with you. My bad, Chris. Now, tap into the Facebook group on Facebook and send me the stories, and we'll check them out. He said the claim "keep your hands to yourself" proves murder. If you actually knew the new NEW new, like brand spanking new, the defense laws prove my point. I know you got to slow down though and type it out right. I know just you can get it out. I ain't going nowhere. I usually do 2.5 hours. So I got about like 30 minutes. You got about 30 more minutes with me. All right. He said, "What happened to the hairline, Cookie? Y'all ain't gonna be talking about Cookie. Y'all ain't. She up in the cookie. I see her over there cooking y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be talking about Cookie. Not the Gemini homie. Y'all ain't gonna be doing that. That ain't gonna happen." He said, "Just hate you, wussy. Your wussy energy. Who's the wuss? I'm the wuss. Okay, all right, whatever. Crime goes up every time three or more mud hut engineers get mud hut engineers." that was all right. That's a little modern twist on it. You trying. You trying. That's a little. Go ahead. I'm gonna clap. Yay, mud engineers. Come on, keep going. He said, with that low IQ, they can't see through color to see the truth. Oh, now you philosophical and shit? Nah, stick to the insults. Stick to the insults, fam. That ain't your strong suit right there, homeboy. Confucius. Wastrodamus. Come on, now that ain't you, homie. Mud. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give it to him on Mud Hut Engineers, Mike. I'm gonna give it to him a little bit on that. I'm gonna give it to him. See, I'm fair. I'm fair. He said, tallest structure in Africa is made by ants. Aaron, this might not be for you. It might not be for you, fam. Might not be for you. He said, would have been found unable to stand trial. Oh, okay, maybe you in a different conversation. He said, you mean 3 spear chuckers come together? You got to put a modern spin on spear chuckers, fam. I just told your boy the same thing. Now y'all gonna steal from his dad, from Carmelo's dad, or I mean from Metcalf's dad. Y'all like that? Watermelon felons?
I think it's hilarious.
That was all right. I ain't going. That was all right. Coming from the other side, that was all right. Watermelon felons is all right. I mean, do it do anything? No, but I feel you. I appreciate you trying to update your shit. Take that one. Use that one. Let's see that one spread around. Watermelon felon. I expect to see that more and more in the future here. Says it's not philosophical, it's practice. Boy, if you don't get your goofy, I'll sit up and watch stoic videos face ass out of here. Come on, man. It's not philosophical, it's practical. It's true though, fam. Oh, you like the way I say fam? I made you start saying fam. That's cool. Before Euros moved to Africa, the tallest structures were dirt towers made by ants. Couldn't have been. Everybody, humans got out of the elements. So if we the first civilization, we was the first to build a goddamn a structure. So that ain't true. Come on. So she said, Austin met stabbed. Ha! Ha ha! See what you did there. I like that one. You said, but y'all don't read. Boy, you just see me. Boy, you see me read that text message from that right girl like I wrote it for myself, boy. We got high IQ over here, fam. I actually got a high IQ. I don't brag about it, but I do. Actually got one. You know how I got it? It was this counselor dude who thought I was so full of myself and this, that, and the third. And he thought that he was going to punish me by have me go get a psych evaluation, which is the worst shit he ever done. Because when I got in there and got the answering them goddamn questions, and they actually told me they validated as I was smart as I thought I was. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah. How you feel about that? Grape drink gangsters. Ew. We don't really drink grape drink no more. Like I mean, purple soda. I mean, whatever. That's an old one, fam. See, I told you, Aaron, this ain't for you. Mayo bandits. Oh, I'm always on the mayo. He said the black man bought the white man out of the caves in Europe. They sure did, Black Blade. You know what's up. He said, what does the Q stand for in IQ? Please enlighten me. I don't know. Tell me. PDF Kangs. That's a good one. Not one black structure. I don't know. Tell me what the Q and Q stands for. I'm gonna get it to you. Y'all got a couple minutes. I don't mind. Quotient. Good job, Aaron. See, look like you good at something. You too dumb though. I thought you was making a joke. I was giving you a chance to get your joke off. See, you so dumb, you didn't take the opportunity to get me when you had me. I mean, come on, man. I'm light years away from you. You said you had a high IQ. I do. I ain't tell you what it was either. He said the White House once. He said, just ignore my messages now. What you say? Oh, I ignored you. Prove you have more teeth than you got IQ points. Prove that I got have more teeth than my IQ points. What you trying to say? Because I got a gap in my mouth, nigga. You know that shit make me look good, cuz you tripping. That gap make me that make me look good. Hey, you know, hold on. Let's get into it. See, the difference between me and you, Bucko, is that I'm showing my face. Y'all all behind closed doors and all that there. That's what y'all doing. Y'all ain't real. You're not real. Here, let me move this over here. Y'all not real, boy. I'm in here. What you talking about, boy? I'm right here in your face, in your mom's face, nigga. Yeah, they whack, fam. I give them a chance to get off on me and all that. Come on, fam. Get off on the kid. Something about my gap tooth, boy. You like that gap tooth in the smile, boy. You ain't seen a smile bright up your life like that ever in your life like that, boy. What's wrong with you? Shit, nigga. I do this, cuz. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut the stream because I can't give y'all that much. I can't do all that. Plus, we got Petite over here. You know what I'm saying? She tapped in. Y'all stay tuned. She just wanted to see what was going on and how it's going down. Y'all already see she's quick witted and knowledgeable and on top of her game. So and you know, some of my other people, Regina, I think I'd like to have you up one day for sure. I'd like to have Regina up. I bet you old Cookie got something to say too. I let Cookie come in here and slice y'all a couple times. And we ain't opposed to letting people come up, but if you ain't talking on the B1 side of the game, he said they pass could never. I believe I believe that you could do something. Make sure you comment in the video after this, Regina, so I can make you a mod. Not in it because when you comment on the live stream, it stays in the live, and I can't pick it a certain way. It's real weird. So if you could please comment on just a regular video, I get all the notifications for all of them. Comment on a regular video, I'm gonna mod you up and shit. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I didn't see you type. I see how you get out. I know you probably got something really major to say. For sure. So we'll test you out, we'll fill you out. But I ain't listen. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But I'm gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about take my hat off. What? I'm balding right here, fam. I'm balding right here. So I usually wear it low. Do you think that bothers me? Do you think that still don't make me look good, cuz? I'm all the way out there with it, fam. What you thought you had me? You thought you had me? Yeah, that's that testosterone coming through, fam. I used to have locks. I had to let them go because they wasn't growing real good on the side, and I ain't want to be the nigga that just had them 3 strands coming, the little 3 strands. I would have had the 3 strands right here in the middle with none of this right here. Like it would have been to the back like that, and I would have had the I ain't want that, fam. Nigga, I'll rock a George Jefferson. What are you talking about? I've been seeing online right now where they cut this all ball right here and fade it up like the reverse fade. I will rock that and still be looking. What are you talking about? You can't get me with that. I got a big nose. I got a gap in my teeth, a chipped tooth, and I'm going bald. You can't get me. I got you already. You can't get me.
Funny.
You can't. He said you ain't had your own hair. I did have dreads, fam. I had long, luxurious dreads, boy. Luxurious. Puerto Rican. He said, you got yourself. Yeah, you can't get a hair. Like I be lining it up a little bit. Like If I stand like this from afar, it look like I got a hairline and shit. I be lining it up. You know that you can't get me with that, bros. You can't. But anyway, let me do my little outro because I do this all the time. I say go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we are on. Jones, all of them. We everywhere across the board. Go subscribe everywhere. If y'all want to chop it up with me personally, y'all got to go to the Keep It Beat Podcast Facebook group. And I need y'all to subscribe. Matter of fact, real talk. If y'all on the J Lava channel, they still tweaking with my monetization. So in support of the channel, if you want to go hop over to the Keep It P Podcast or the Keep It P Raw channel, I can get that watch time. You know what I'm talking about? That watch time. But they tweaking with my J Lava. I think it should be back here shortly because I just had to reapply this last night. But we're going to hope for the best. You know how they do about black messages, you know what I'm saying, and pushing black people and talking that real shit. Other than that, he said, I don't give a shit about your hairline, homie. Answer why putting your hands on someone. Man, the stream is over, man. Go back and watch the replay, nigga, and argue with somebody in the goddamn comment section, man. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the door. I have a show. How? What about you? T, you got something to say?
Oh no, not right now.
Okay. All right.
Loving the comments, though. I'm still reading the comments.
Oh yeah. See, she got eyes on you, busters. Until